everybody and welcome back to the FM24 Fiorentina beta save, and we are loving life as the Viola. We are into the semi-finals. No, we're not. We're into the final of the Super Cup, the Italian Super Cup, where we're taking on Inter Milan in today's episode, and we're at the January transfer window, and stuff is happening already. It's great. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back to the save, and kicking off, we have news on transfers. Antonin Barak, our Czech Republic attacking midfielder, has moved to Al Ain in the United Arab Emirates, and he was a decent player but just wasn't getting any game time for us. 2 appearances in the season, coming back from an injury. We've also managed to make a profit on him. 6.75 was an average rating in those 2 games, but yeah, he has moved on, and that's given us a little bit of money to go and reinvest. And we've gone and done it by picking up a free transfer from Ajax of an 18-year-old. So yeah, obviously he'll be joining us at the beginning of next season. But Stanis Idumbo Muzambo is joining, who looks very, very nice as an 18-year-old. Dribbling 16, first touch 15, passing 13, technique 16, determination 16, bravery 16, pace 14, acceleration, agility and balance all looking very good as well. Resolute personality, which I like the look of as well. Very interested to see what he can do. Potentially a Serie A standard player. He's already a good level at Serie B. We'll probably get a loan out, but interested to see what Stanis Idumbu Muzambo can do for us when we get him on a free transfer, which is lovely. So we will accept that one and get that one in the door. Now, tomorrow we are playing Inter Milan. Obviously, there's not been any games between this episode and the last episode, because the last episode was the semi-final against Napoli. And yeah, we're just still waiting on offers for players, maybe going out and looking to see who we can bring in. We're scouting a certain Harry Maguire to go and see what's happening there. Our potential Wonder Kids scouting hasn't come back with anything just yet. Like you can see here, 0 recommendations, 0 near matches, but 51 people in progress for scouting, just to go and see who we can find in there. And obviously in the last episode, we did potentially find a centre-back that we could bring in from Inter Milan, because they're not playing. Where is he? They're not playing this guy, Jan Arel Bisek, who we're looking at potentially bringing in. You know, he's young, 23. We can grow him. We can potentially sell him on. I think he could be a good option. He has actually got bids on him now, though. He has got a bid on him. 4.8 million from Hoffenheim and a loan bid from Udinese. Do we pull the trigger on this one? I think we do, but I think we go for our little, you know, we're not going to give them loads of money straight up either. I think we go, let's offer them like 5 million like this and just see what they say. We'll give them 5.1. Why not? They want 1.8 straight off, and then they want 5.7. So I think, well, they want 5.6 technically. So why don't we give them 1.6 and then 4 million there to make it 5. That should add up to 5.6. Why does it say potential value 5.5? Anyway, they want 1.6 and 5 million. I mean, we can afford to take a little bit of a punt on him, I think. Let's go for that. And they want a 30% next sale. We'll give you 15%, and then I think we've got a deal. There we go. I think that's probably because Inter Milan don't want to sell to another bigger club in Italy, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Alexis Sanchez. Henrik Mkhitaryan, he's got to be PSG. I thought that would have 100% been Saudi Arabia. But Alexis Sanchez, I mean, he could definitely do us a job. But we don't need a striker at the moment. Why am I just looking at Inter? Why am I doing that? So, Bisek has been offered. He wants a regular starter. Now, I don't think you're going to get that. I think you're going to be a squad player, then a regular starter next season. It depends if we sell Milenkovic, doesn't it? Win a domestic cup in 24-25. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to fix this in as well. I'm going to say squad player is... He wants to be squad player, then important. Okay, so we'll do that and we'll get rid of the... No, he's not. He's not happy about it. He's not happy. He's gonna go and sign for Udinese and fuck up his career, isn't he? Or Hoffenheim. One of the two. Okay, so Jonathan Ikone wanted a loan move away, and it looks like he's going to get that to Roma. So hopefully he goes and gets some good first team experience at Roma, who are no longer managed by Jose Mourinho. He got sacked and they brought in Hans-Dieter Flick. Hansi Flick. A good manager. He'll probably do pretty well, to be honest. Hansi Flick. Yeah, Mourinho is out on his arse, I assume, unless he's already found another job. Jose Mourinho, manager, unemployed. There you go. What a stellar history he's had. What a stellar history. If we go milestones, there we go. Yeah, what a Porto, Chelsea, Inter, Madrid, Chelsea, United, Roma. He was at Tottenham as well. Why is Tottenham not in here? That's a weird one. Anyway, maybe he wasn't there long enough for it to count. Who knows? So yeah, confirmation that Jonathan Ikone has joined Roma on loan. He did have a couple of appearances for us. He put in some decent appearances. 1 goal in 3 games, a 7.0. It's why I was keen to loan him and not sell him. So yeah, we have moved him on. And it is cup final day. Lazio taking on Napoli in the 3rd place playoff. We are taking on Inter Milan in the Super Cup final, which is it's exciting, isn't it? As I said in the last episode, if we can come away with silverware in our first season, that would be absolutely awesome. And we are going to line up in the same system. Qatar obviously scored the own goal in the semi-final, which is a little bit annoying. Milenkovic is fully fit, but I bet you after this game he will get a message that says he needs a rest, because he does after every game. And we've got a couple of spaces on the bench. Bonaventura is injured, as is Yerry Mina, which means we can call up a couple of youngsters, which is always good fun. I enjoy doing that. Amatucci is definitely one that I think we can get some game time out of. He is looking pretty good from the youth team. Giaboldi we always keep on the bench anyway as a backup sort of target man if needed, especially while Nzola is away at the African Cup of Nations. And then we've got a defender in Biaggetti, who looks like he could be okay, not too bad. Lorenzo Vigani already has a shirt number. We'll probably bring him in because I do like having options at fullback. I mean, unless there's someone that is massively potentialised, it's not a word, has really good potential that I'm not aware of in our under-20s. Let's just have a look. Oh, Braschi. Should we put another striker on the bench? If he's available, we could put Braschi on the bench. Amatucci there, Caramel Dib, Carlo Mignani. These people are all a little bit tired. So it's going to be Scuderi or Braschi, I think. And judging by that, we're going to go with Braschi. So let's go team selection. And where is he? Where is Braschi? Braschi. Is he not available? There he is, Riccardo Braschi. You can go on the bench. And you'll be lucky enough to get a shirt number as well, mate. Lucky you. Here we are then, in the Italian Super Cup final, as Fiorentina line up in there. What I would call a 3-4-3, to be honest. That is what I would call it, the way we play as a 3-4-3. And Inter going strong with a strong lineup. Pavard, De Vrij, Di Marco at the back. Augusto, Asliani, Dumfries in there as wing-backs and holding midfield. See us in our very casual purple polo shirt and jeans. And their manager, who manages Inter Milan now? Is it Mancini? No, it's not Mancini, is it? I can't remember who manages Inter Milan. But yeah, here we go then, playing our usual system in the Super Cup final. 25,000 people here at the Saudi King Stadium. Something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Right, we've got the ball. Gravenberch, who's been so crucial to how we've been playing this year. Madragora up to Mauritius. Mauritius, shot from range. Good save from Jan Sommer in goal. Now, obviously, we did win this fixture in the league 3-2 as Miranchuk has a corner here. Goes for the short one to Madragora, who was closed down very quickly then, so it sort of nullified our short corner effect, which is why the highlight finished. Arnautovic goes back to Di Marco. Barella into Stefan De Vrij. Di Marco brings it forward. Arnautovic again. I always forget that Arnautovic plays for Inter Milan. Parisi. Oh, it's a terrible header from Parisi, and Barella punishes him for it. What's he doing, the left back? Or the left wing back? Parisi with an absolute shocker. To be honest, he's headed it back into the danger zone and just gifted an opportunity for Barella, who was like, thank you very much, I'll put that one away. Not too sure what... I assume he's trying to head that back to the goalkeeper, but it's a terrible, terrible header. And we find ourselves on the back foot. Yeah, Barella says thank you very much. Free kick, Miranchuk over it, swings it in towards the back post. Beltran's beaten in the air, but Gravenberch will keep this alive. Into Quattara. Just goes back to Ranieri holding on to the ball. Don't mind that. Into Mauritius. The target forward's dropped a little bit deeper. Great through ball to Parisi. Ball in. Beltran's there. And he's missed the sitter. And that is awful from the Fiorentina striker. That is dreadful. Half time. 1-0 down. We've been the better team. Inter Milan have only really created 2 opportunities. We've had a few, and then that big one for Beltran, who he really should be scoring that. I want a much better display in the second half. We've got a few passengers out there at the moment. We are going to up it to positive and just see if we can take the game to Inter Milan a little bit. But as you can see, the match momentum, I don't really want to change too much at the moment, as Milenkovic just goes wide and It was really well read there as Arnautovic comes forward with it. He's got runners in front of him. He's going all on his own. Great tackle from Madragora. Parise comes forward into Miranchuk, up to Mauritius. Mauritius, the target man, can't get the ball through, and Barella holds it back, lays it back to Stefan Tafridge. Alciani into Arnautovic. Good tackle from Gravenberch. Nico Gonzalez can launch a counter-attack for Fiorentina. Beltran on the edge into Madragora. Shoots. Great goal. Jan Sommer can't keep that one out. Lovely football on the counter. And that is 1-1. And that's what we needed to do as Madragora gives it the little shush to the Inter Milan fans in that corner. And Nico, lovely ball into Beltran. Beltran had lots of runners in front of him. Fed it through. Lovely touch onto his left foot. And Jan Sommer should probably do better. But 1-1. Madragora, obviously, if someone bids 16.5 million, we sort of have to sell him, as Dumfries comes forward straight from the kickoff. Good tackle from Parise, but Lautaro Martinez picks it up into Alciani over the top. Still 1-1. So on the hour mark, I was just about to make some changes, but we'll see what happens with this highlight. Di Marco into Alciani. Arnautovic looks to turn. He's got Fratesi there in space. He keeps going. Fratesi, and it's in off the post. Nothing Anthony Lunin could do with that one. It's a lovely finish from Davide Fratesi. And yeah, bollocks on the hour. I should have made the changes just before the hour. Arnautovic held out. Arnautovic is playing really well for them. Fratesi just runs through, gets away from Madragora, and then the right-footed strike. Lunin dived the right way impressively, but couldn't keep it out off the inside of the post. And you can just see here, we are a few little passengers in this team at the moment. So we're going to do Ranieri off for Malang Sarr. We're going to do Miranchuk off for Bracalo. Mauritius off. We're going to give the youngster a go. Gio Baldi. Guidobaldi. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Guidobaldi coming off. So that'll be the first 3 subs. And we'll see how we get on. Could probably do with another striker coming in as well, but we'll see. Malang Sarr into Gravenberch. Out to Nico Gonzalez. Back to Quattara. Madragora. Nico Gonzalez again. Quattara. Gravenberch. Madragora. Into Guidobaldi. That's what we're going to call him. Parisi. Parisi comes forward. Cross in. Bracalo. Oh my God, he probably should score. See, we're playing well. We're getting chances. Just can't put them away at the moment. 20 minutes to go. Oh, I think we do need fresh legs in the middle. Parisi is tired. We haven't got too many options to replace him with on the left because we've already bought Ranieri off. We'll take Gonzalez off and bring on Sotil can come on for him. And then our final sub, it's got to be fresh legs in the middle, I think. We're going to take the bold strategy of taking Gravenberch off and bringing Arta on in the middle. Again, another player who's playing reasonably well for us when he comes off the bench. But yeah, we just need to make something count. 15 to go. 10 minutes to go, and we're just going to up this a little bit. Parisi moves forward. He can become a winger on support as well. So we're going to try and get a lot of runners forward into the gaps now and see what we can do. Yeah, ticking down. Time's ticking away. It looks like Inter have just shut this one down. We've been by far the better team, but I think we're going to come away with a loss in the Super Cup final. It is a loss in the Super Cup final, but we were the better team. We were by far the better team, as Inter Milan are going to be collecting their trophy, the first one we see in this save. And fair play to them. They took their chances when they came up. It was a lovely goal from Fratesi to win it for them. Arnautovic had a really good game up front, and the trophy is going to be lifted there by the Inter Milan captain, just as the delegate gets off the stage. And Inter Milan win it. The Super Cup in the first season goes to Inter Milan, and unfortunately, we just miss out. But well done, Inter. I mean, it's only a bit of a shitty competition anyway, but well done. You won it. So at the King Saudi University Stadium, it was Lautaro Martinez that lifted the trophy for Inter Milan. But yeah, we had more shots, we had a higher XG, we had more possession. I think we were unlucky to lose that, but we do get nearly, well, a cool 4.2, nearly, well, what's that, £4.25 million for playing in the Super Cup final. Lovely. And there you go. Milenkovic is tired after the game. Shocking. We pay out 1.45k and we get 4 million. I'll take that. That will help the finances. 22 million in the bank, a budget of 17 million pounds. So we do have some money to play with, and a wage budget. We've got around about 100,000 pounds in the wage budget. So yeah, I think what we need, I think I would like another striking option, potentially. Because at the moment we've got Beltran and Mauritius and then Nzola when he's back from the Africa Cup of Nations. And other than that, we're relying on the youth team. I think another potential left wing-back option would be useful. And we probably will need a centre-back if we're going to sell Milenkovic. Mina's probably not going to get a new contract. So, yeah. Give me the question of the day. Question of the day is more like a give me your thoughts of the day. But question of the day, who should we sign / give me a list of players to go and look at in the comment section below. That's the question for the day. We'll be back for the end of January. We'll come back for deadline day, catch you up on everything that's happened. We do have AC Milan as the final game, AC Milan and Roma back to back. But I think we'll leave it there and we'll come back for deadline day in January and see how we're getting on. Unfortunate, I think, to lose the Super Cup final. It would have been nice to have silverware in the first season, but you can't win them all. So we'll just take the loss on the chin against Inter Milan and we'll go from there. Oh yes, the last bit of news, I guess, is the Conference League draw was done. We have got Astana in the knockout playoff round, so we should get through that. Other teams to be concerned with in the competition still. Dynamo are still in there. Fenerbahce are looking pretty good. Obviously, the round of 16, there is a number of people that don't get drawn in that. So, who have we got? Club Brugge are in it. Again, we've got Lille. So, yeah, I think we're not favourites to win it, but I think we've got a good chance of winning the Conference League this year. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me know down below players we should go and scout, check out. Anyone that you know that's good in your game would be good to go and see as well. And please do keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting. It's all very helpful. We are edging ever closer to that 9,000 over there is now very close, and 10,000 is coming closer and closer. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.